Hey everybody, RJ here, Fit Body Bootcamp Winnipeg, and I want to welcome you to the 6 week challenge. Now we're at the halfway point, so I want to give you a few tips to survive your cheat meal this weekend. The first tip is you want to do a depletion workout. Now I'm going to be offering a workout that everybody can come and join me on Sunday at Kimberly Hill, where it's going to be sprinting up and down that hill 10 times. But if you can't do that, we're going to post a workout that you can do at home, because what we want to do is essentially think of your car, your body like a vehicle. The vehicle, we want to deplete it completely of the gas to put new gas in there. So what you're going to do is you're going to do a workout first thing in the morning or sometime in the afternoon, whenever you plan to get up on Sunday. That's going to completely deplete your glycogen stores. Don't eat anything afterwards. You're going to be tempted to eat because your body's trained for that. Don't eat afterwards. Keep the tank on empty for a few hours. Then go and have your cheat meal. Now, the cheat meal is going to get you back up to your normal level, so none of that food that you eat should spill over into fat cells. After you're done eating that cheat meal, the rest of your meals are all going to be protein shakes. Now, let's talk about your truly sad day. You wake up first thing in the morning, you stub your toe, you crawl out of bed, and you drive to work and get stuck in traffic. You get to work and your coworkers are kind of downers. But you know what? None of that truly matters, because we aim to be the best part of your day. And we make that our mission statement, so that when you come through those doors, that you're going to be sore, sweating, but essentially we want to keep you smiling. And for that, I want to introduce you to our Fit family. Now, you've probably already been feeling the love, where in the group you get so much support, right? And this is going to transfer over into our Fit family group, which is our main hub for the group after the 6 week challenges. And that love continues to grow and continues to flourish. And also, it gives you that understanding that if nobody else is going to be there, our Fit family is going to be there. Now, I know that we're in this for the 6 weeks, and you have your goals for your 6 weeks, but I want you to think bigger. I've been doing this, I've been training myself for over 15 years now, and I still continue to set goals for myself of where I want to be with my physique and my fitness levels. Now, for you, I want you to think 6 months from now, or mainly 6 months from when you started. So that day would be October 31st. That's Halloween. Where would you like to see yourself? If I were to snap my fingers right now, where would you like to see yourself October 31st? And let's start to set the pace, start to set our mindset for that 6 month mark, because it takes 21 days for you to start to establish a habit. And right now, we're almost at our 21 days. And now you're starting to see that every day or 3 times a week, whatever it is that you're doing, is now starting to become a habit. But it takes 3 months before your goals really start to set in. Now, you have a goal for your 6 week, but then by that 3 month mark, that's when the goals really start to settle in and where your body starts to accept the changes. But it takes 6 months. Now, this doesn't go for fitness, this goes for anything. But it takes 6 months for your body to completely rewire itself and change its blueprint. Now, you're going to see in my presentation today that there's people that have completely changed their blueprint, but you can also do the same. You're going to get to the point where your body starts to need and where you start to crave the workouts, whereas if you miss a workout, that you're going to feel like something is missing as part of your day, and that's when you truly know that you've changed your blueprint. Now I want to talk about Karen. Karen works out in the morning, and Karen is a great person. She's awesome. And Karen is a person that has lost 50 pounds. Now, when she first joined, I was told that she was going through some life changes, et cetera, et cetera. And as you can tell from the left side, maybe some of those life choices that she was making prior to joining, or prior to her making that commitment to herself, weren't the greatest ones. But now Karen has changed, and you see her posting that she gets her workouts in. She takes a lot of vacations. She still gets her workouts in, and she's loving it. Now, you know what the main difference between those two pictures is? Look at that smile. That's a genuine smile. That's somebody that's loving herself and somebody that's committed to herself. And Karen's been with us for over a year, and there's no looking back for her. Teresa, another 50-pound person that has lost. You look on the picture of the left, and you can see her measurements, which are all great. But to me, what stands out the most is that smile on her face. right? And that's a genuine smile. This is a photo that she took. This isn't a photo that I stood there and said, smile for the camera. You can see her posture. That, this was after 6 months of her being with us. This was her 6 month goal. And she still has goals that she's setting, but she continues to break those. I remember when she started that she couldn't even really do a squat, a lunge, and she could not run. And now, if you watch her in the classes, she does, doubles, triples sometimes, and she absolutely kills it. But again, we're going back to that genuine smile. Robin Avery, our firecracker, Team Beast mode. So, when she sent me this photo, I actually thought it was Photoshopped, and I couldn't believe that that was an actual photo. And look at the transformations. She's now working on an 8 pack of abs. She's got high energy. And again, you look at the body tone and you look at the facial expressions between the photo on the left and the photo on the right. Those are the things that I want you to accomplish. Robin's been with us for over a year. And when I spoke to Robin and I said, what was your fitness goals or what was your physique goals prior to joining, Fit Body? And she said she never really had any because she was so convinced and she was so sure that she could never lose her stomach or get her stomach back without surgical care. And I know Robin would be the first person to tell you that if she can do it, anybody can do it. But again, it takes time, it takes persistence, and it takes consistency, right? You want to set the precedence that you are not going to quit, you are not going to fail, and you have that face determined exactly like Robin. Every day there's a transformation, whether that's a weight goal, fitting into your skinny jeans, maybe pulling out a dress that you haven't worn for, a couple years. But there's also other goals that you got to look at that you've been doing daily. We started, 3 weeks ago, a lot of the women that joined couldn't even do a push-up or could barely do squats, and they were looking for ways to get out of them. I have knee pain, I have back pain, I had this hip injury in 1995, right? Like, these are all things that now, with time and persistence, going 3 weeks in, you women have overcome those, and you've literally become, from the caterpillar, the cocoon. It takes time for the caterpillar to cocoon, and then eventually you're going to flourish into that butterfly. Now, every day, people's transformation is what truly inspires me. I had a guy the other day tell me that since he joined Fit Body, that he would consider himself somewhat of an alcoholic, and since he joined Fit Body, he hasn't had a drink. So imagine, this is a guy that's been consistently drinking, after work, on the weekends, just to kind of unwind. And now that he's, committing to something else, and he's, been here for the long run, he hasn't had a drink in over, I think he said, about 6 or 7 weeks now, which is truly, truly amazing. And those are the things that truly motivate me to inspire my staff, to inspire you to become the best versions of yourself. Now, I have 4 rules of success. The number one, and this is what I ask of everybody, is that you bring the best version of you. Meaning, when you walk through those doors, again, everything that happened outside the doors of Fit Body does not matter. Because when you come inside, you're bringing the best version of you. You're bringing the best version that you really want to see yourself, right? So the person that you dream about, oh, I wish I was a little bit more friendly. I wish I had more energy. I wish I was a little bit more outgoing. Those are the things that when you walk through that door, nobody knows what you're like at work. We only know what you are when you walk through those doors. So every time you walk through those doors, bring the best version of yourself. And number 2, make time for yourself. Now, I have a wife and I have a son, I have a mother, and you know what? Because of that, I understand and I appreciate how much time you give to others. But this is the time that you need to give for yourself. Because if you can become the best version of yourself and you feel great about yourself, then we know as sons and as fathers and as husbands that you're going to be able to bring us the best version of you, right? So you're going to be a star full time. And number 3, use the group for support, right? You've already seen it. People posted that they're tempted to drink wine, or they're tempted to eat a pizza, or whatever it may be. The group reaches out to you, right? And each group member, our fit families, they're there to help, and they're looking to help because it feels good to help others, right? So for every post that you make, and every post that you post back and you look to help other people, it's going to make you feel great. And the fourth, but most important rule of success is you never give up. You can never give up, never give up on yourself. Never give up on the group, never give up on the family, because this is something that you should be investing a good chunk of your time in, right? Investing in your health, investing in yourself. There's no other better way to become, more valuable in society, and there's no better way to make yourself feel better. So that's it, guys. I want to thank you for joining this 6-week challenge. We have 3 more weeks, and I know that you're going to crush it. And if you haven't spoken to Jen yet about your membership, we need to get you on here so that we can focus you on the long term, because this is what's going to truly change your life. Give it time. Be like that caterpillar. Get in the cocoon. And once you get out of that cocoon, you're going to transform into the person that you truly want to be. And for that, I love you, and I'll talk to you soon.